Bag up off me and watch you lose. Welcome to the show here. I think we should be pretty much good to go. I'm gonna have my hands full today, kids. I got the best of the best here in the league. This is Dr. Ice Punch here in the booth. Dev Nation Live, our online connected franchise here, season 30. We're in week 9, and I got a division rival here, and I'm not gonna lie, like whatever I talk up. And weird. Listen, kids, I don't know what's wrong with my my viewers here. I'm a couple in right now. I've had a couple beers already, and I got a message out to the community here. I'm gonna chug a beer for every touchdown I score, for every pick I throw, which most likely could be a lot. Like I said, I talk up the Jets to a degree. That being said, I've tuned in just a little bit on the Jets games, and I'm not the Jets, sorry, the Dolphins game. Sorry, Jake was the Jets in Madden, his initial rival in the league here in Madden 18. But yeah, now he's back as the Dolphins, and his brother was the Dolphins last year, so it's kind of confusing. Pardon me here, I'm sending some. Like I said, there's nothing too super special about Jake on offense. He's gonna run the ball. He knows the game obviously very well. Gonna put you in some tough spots, but not gonna get to shoot on offense if you kind of contain the run to a degree. Can't shoot your dick off if you can stop the run. You can hang in there to some extent. However, this point in time in the game, only seen a small bit of how Jake plays defense, and I see how Max plays. I haven't really watched Al too much either, but I'm seeing Jake do on defense. I don't really know how to combat the concepts he's running are they're certainly like I said, these tactics he's using, they're video game related, and I got nothing. I have no answer to some of these. Classic away. We have any good jerseys here? What? So he's home. Like I say, what he's doing on defense is it's kind of I don't know how people are running that type of stuff. I'm not good enough on the sticks. I don't understand it, and I'm not going to be able to really read it on the field. I'm going to have to hope, and this is impossible for me to run the ball here. Throwing it versus Jake at this point in time is basically suicide out there. He has employed some very advanced defensive tactics that I didn't even see him do in the last year's game, but I'm seeing them early in this year.
Thank you, Coach.
I don't know.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The excitement.
So we're about to kick off underway here. Some fumble returns or something like of that nature would help me. A pick six on defense. He doesn't throw it a lot, so it's probably unlikely.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in week 9?
We will see here. So you just got to be basically pretty mistake-free is what I'll...
He's taken down back shy of the 20.
I'll have to start with here. Like I say, I'm going to have my hands full.
They'll run it here. This is Mark Walker.
This is 6-7 guys in the box. My defensive line just gets totally shredded there. It looks like probably a trap play. That's just totally fucking sucks. Early.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Rosen.
Okay, we're going to get lucky here and get a coverage sack for us.
Leonard Williams coming
But
right up the gut.
we're going to have to stop him on 2nd down here too, so we'll see what goes on.
Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point.
Hey, Echo.
After the sack on 1st down, Rosen.
Get out.
And to the left side here, Wilson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down.
Let's go, let's bring it. Hug. Hey, check 25. Hey, wahoo.
From the gun, it's Rosen. Escaping the pressure right.
There we go. There's a pick. A little late here, and we're going to grab an interception. Did I say if I got a pick? It was 5 picks and touchdowns. Doesn't matter. Let's just do it that way.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception.
Okay.
And that last one.
Oh, God. I almost blacked out. We got 1 down.
Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st.
I see the linebacker come in there.
Because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And
See the ball to Bell, who's going to get no yardage there.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Dolphins' 26-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Darnold from the gun. Anuno's got it, complete.
It's just a pickup or no gain here.
Line of scrimmage, that's it. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Darnold off the play
Oh,
fake.
God, dude, this is a...
Pressure, and down he goes.
Not gonna lie, didn't think the defense would be that swarming there, but...
Shutout that they pitched last week, a huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. And this one looks good. It is
Terrible
right
blocking
now
there on the play action, and obviously knew that's a possibility, but...
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to
I was
get it done from deep.
expecting a different blitz, honestly. That caught me off guard.
I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead,
I was waiting
they made him
for
stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel
a little
great
bit
now that he put
more.
it through the pipes.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, their first place
We got
in
to
their
stop the
division,
run for sure.
looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
Oh, come on. Stop that.
Now a deep ball there on second
That should
down,
be
but it'll
totally
wind up
batted down. I'm
incomplete.
pressing X there. A guy's
The
just staring at the
intended
football.
target, and now it's third down. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, you know, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Whip. Watch the whip. Hey, one set.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen.
And the defensive line is going to do some more work here and get to the quarterback. Nice.
Terrell Basham able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Meanwhile, up in Buffalo, and the Redskins there out to an early lead. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. They'll start out on the
Jesus.
ground with Bell. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
I guess
That'll
we'll
be
have to
a
watch
loss of
that one.
4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Got nothing for 2nd and 14 here. Tough to get in 2nd and long versus Jake. We'll see here.
Now a draw play. This is Bell. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that.
I get
as
myself
he's
in
brought
some type of
down.
position here for a
The safety, Rashad Jones, brings him down.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
like this fucking call
The
here.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Darnold. A bullet throw, but
And we're a little late on the
he was out there waving
good
his arms
coverage
saying,
by the
"Throw it here,"
defense.
dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
little late on the flat throw. I'm looking for something else there, but
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Crunch time, defense.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Flush to his right. Now he's going to let it go.
There we go. Get to that.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up. And that's twice now already in this first quarter that he's been able to knock a ball away.
They're going to need that from him and plenty more if they want to slow down this passing game. Thus far, though, he's been a ball magnet.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Hug. Hey, seam 6. 57's the mic. Watch 57. He's scared. Middle.
And now it's Rosen looking.
And then we're going to grab another sack here. Let's go.
The Jets get in there for the sack. Leonard Williams.
Bringing a variety of pressure. We've had some coverage sacks, zone blitzes, and now we have a couple man blitzes here have worked out well. The man blitzes have worked on the run.
Yeah, it's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel
Defense is looking pretty good.
Well,
Defense has looked good this season.
They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
I'm fucking scared to throw the football here at this point, but I have to at some. I mean, I can't go -4.
Now to start their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
Le'Veon Bell just getting eaten up here. I've given him the ball 4 times, and he is just.
They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
Cover 4 is impossible to apparently get a yard against in the game.
But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water.
Oh, give me that face mask, dude. What a scumbag tackle there. Holding on me. What is this?
That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Hey, Delta.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold.
Oh, I got him on the toss here, and it's just way too early here.
Le'Veon Bell that time. And that takes us from
3rd and 22, and I'm all but boned here.
4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throw left side complete to Burnett.
And we're just going to check some shit down. I'm going to probably have to use some screens here versus this cover 4, cover these man cross defenses. I probably should do a little more quick passing.
Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away.
Oh, fuck me, dude. Oh, get the ball.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
That's the break I needed right there.
But sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming
oh, no.
3 and out. They was looking for anything to grab onto right now.
You gotta be kidding me here.
Take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st
Not bad, but I'm right there.
It's Walton. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Draw play. Here's Walton.
Come on, dude. Make a play, man. I'm right up in the box there. This 3 wide receiver set just running on my running defense.
think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Bang, 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 bang. Monday. Back. Check. 22 jump bomber.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Let me get a star tackle for Christ's sake, and we got a guy go down. Perfect. That's what I need versus Jake.
Look down, it appears we've got a jet shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Alert 3.
Here's Walton. And
Man.
he'll get it down this time to the 17. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more.
First down here, just running the ball on. I got a lot of people in the box here, and it's just...
First foray into the red zone for Miami. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17.
Middle.
Now Balaj.
Other than play action, I turned around on the other way there.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
180. 6. You ain't doing nothing today. Kill.
Gotta make some, gotta tackle, dude. Gotta tackle. Another 5 yards up the middle here with no pressure.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Switch up. Quarter. Check. Slam.
They'll run here with Balaj.
And we're gonna get another one up the middle, and I just can't stop these 3rd and 1s just running the ball up my ass.
And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
I don't know how to get in the backfield like -4, 7 yards like these kids do. This is the best I got.
Mike's 49. Alert. Hug. Get back.
They'll try and run for it.
And it's just too easy right there.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphins.
The Dolphins just run the ball, no problem, and I just can't stop it.
Touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
I'm close, but that's all I got.
Extra point up and good by Sanders.
If guys aren't going to tackle and stuff like that, you're just going to get the ball 3-4 yards to carry. I'm fucking done.
Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive
And
ratio,
again, we're
the
-5,
answer is 1.
-6 yards. Just solid for us, dude. That's about as bad as it gets. We have been in 2nd and long from running the ball up the middle. That's about the worst run I've had going backwards, but the rest...
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd and 15 now. Darnold looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hodges. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Now Darnold, caught on the right side by Jones. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Oh, 5 wide action. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, no, no.
Picked off by Jerome Baker.
Oh, Darnold is a bum, and Le'Veon Bell's not being taken away.
Bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
After a couple good throws, we throw a pick six. And the beer's got to go down, dude. It's over.
He had a pick six last year, remember it, but it's different for those guys, isn't it, than a corner or a safety?
It certainly is, because sometimes they're pattern reading, seeing what the receivers are doing. Sometimes they're spot dropping, just getting to a place on the field and finding the quarterback and going to the ball. But remember this, these linebackers, at one time in their life, a lot of them were running backs, and they love having the ball back in their hands and making big moves towards the end zone.
Not gonna lie, it looked like the linebacker had his back turned the other direction. I guess that's a lurk, but
and that pushes the lead up to 11.
I get a nice couple passes off there, and just totally over.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jets, honestly, they don't even look good, dude. Oh my goodness, man. Some basic runs, unable to throw the football.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face.
I mean,
analytics will tell
without the pick, dude, we're not doing so terrible in this game.
There, 26 yards.
It's not even just a pick, it's a pick six.
A first down throw, Darnold.
Can't get that one away there.
Gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Hey, we got 4. We got 4. That's it. 52.
Here's Darnold. Flushed out right. Looking downfield for Jones.
Catch the ball, you fucking bum.
Incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Darnold to throw again. And that will be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, man, we're just not sharp, dude. This is just,
And those empty possessions are certainly
this is just a play you gotta make. No slit. Yo, Travis, no swat on that play. Couple plays back, I mean, he goes SWAT team. No. Total drop, dude. No SWAT. Get out of here. Got fucking work, dude. I mean, you can cheer and stuff like that when you're, there we go. Throw the flag, fuck it. You can cheer when you're winning and stuff and playing well, but that wasn't a fucking,
That
on
hurts.
it.
If it was
Are you
running into
high?
the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Hello, lady.
Now Bell. And another tackle broken. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. Another strong
That's
gain
crazy
on the
because
last
that's
two
like literally
plays.
my
They moved
first
it a combined 33
run of the
yards.
game for
I
positive
think we
yards,
got
so that's
Bell's not
solid.
recognized mainly for his hesitation move, but he makes so many people miss. I think that's what makes him an elite runner in this league.
He's been doing that since high school when he was a Groveport Cruiser in Ohio and on to Michigan State and now into the National Football League. Darnold from the red zone now.
Trying to slide here and I can't,
This is picked up
so
by the Dolphins. He's got daylight. The 40, 30, past the 20. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and take it to the house for a Miami
I mean, how the fuck do you
touchdown.
slide right there?
Sanders now to add the extra point.
You can't really slide because what? You're
And it's 21 to
holding the
3.
trigger to run, and you can't slide when you press run, so you have to just either throw a pick or get hit like that. So, I mean, that's, you're just between a rock and a hard place.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense
Can't fucking
back
make
out
this
there
shit
at
up,
the
man.
line, ready for their next
Unbelievable.
drive.
So
Time
that's
here for
another
a couple
trip.
plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to
Scumbag
just
moves
sit on
here,
this
just
one.
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into
They're
the
going
locker
for hit
room
sticks
and
like
start over.
douchebags.
But if they do decide
These
to
guys
try
are
and make a play,
trash, man.
we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Young lady.
We don't even have anybody out there to fucking make a play in this. Everyone's exhausted.
Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him
Fucking
down.
stupid, man.
So we reach an abbreviated halftime.
Pick six and a
show
fumble
as we
return
get
for a
rolling to
touchdown, like the
quarter three.
Dolphins need that. Give me a fucking break,
Both
dude.
teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Let's go, baby.
Holy fuck, dude.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
At the 42-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Tackle. What's up? No, check that, check that.
Now it's Darnold. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. First possession of the third quarter and interception.
This is a wide open throw. Guy's
Indeed.
just sitting in the
Now we
middle of
told
the
them they
field,
wanted to
chilling. He's
set.
doing
That's the
absolutely
equivalent
nothing, and he
of
just
running out the
doesn't do
wrong door
anything.
and running into
He
your
just lets the ball go right
instead
through him.
of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that
Just
happened to you
doesn't do
before?
anything, and it's just a pick for literally no reason. Guy's wide
Back
open.
in the good old days.
Monday. Watch safety green. Watch Monday.
after the interception. Here's Rosen.
That's the only play Jake's going to actually complete with a passer because I'm not playing.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Literally his only throw he's going to complete the entire game. So, don't get all excited about that. Dolphins fan.
Watch the run. They're running it.
Walton on the draw. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
This is a shit draw versus
second down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not
run
ready to
a
go
run
into that
formation.
4-minute
So
offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Alert, alert, alert. 49. Hey, Zoo. Here we go.
Second and 5 now. Rosen eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Monday. 46 to Mike. Hey, orbit. Run it. Hey, check Mike 46.
From the gun on third down, it's Rosen.
right to me, dude. See, at least I make my reads. Should be a pick six.
Marcus May with a pick.
Should be an easy pick six right there.
And he might be gone.
Even if Madden wants to screw me over, they can suck it on that one. Get fucking on, dude. You're terrible. This is a lot of beers. Gonna have to fucking pee soon.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an
This game should be
aggressive
so
tone,
much
not
closer.
Just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Terrible throw, dude. Right to me. Just an awful throw.
Zero for the extra point.
At least he doesn't have.
It's up and good, and the lead is down now.
Yeah, but he shouldn't be up. His 2 touchdowns here are totally trash. Give me a break.
Get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't
Look at this fucking carry.
All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They run it with Bilal.
Wow, look at that.
And he is going to be
Stopped at the line of scrimmage, which is a rarity for us over here.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
49 to Mike. Monday. Hey, exit. Mike's 49. Mike's 49. Hey, let's get this.
Rosen to throw on third down.
No chance, bro.
Pressure too much is down.
No chance.
Leonard Williams in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him.
Easily the most complicated defense in the game for sure.
He's on to punt for Miami.
Is the Dolphins, but their offense is it's not good. Their passing offense is not as bad as Levi's, but it's close.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out.
And we try to make a couple moves here.
Be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
55. Right there in the middle. 55. Yeah.
Looking to throw again on second down. Darnold. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. Bell, of course, 3-time 1,000-yard rusher. Sat out 2018, but you look back to 2017, a tick under 1,300 yards and almost 700 more receiving. Now a first down carry by Bell. Bobby McCain here, the one who brings him down. On second down, it's Bell. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Everybody on this field is basically dead. Oh, God.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Double dog, that's the way. 955.
And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hodges. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 14.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Under pressure, and he'll go down.
I'm lucky that's maybe not even a fumble. This is... Oh, I kind of roll into the sack there. It's just not good.
For a loss of 11.
11-yard loss. Oh, killer. Is that a 3-man rush, dude?
It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. Back now in Miami. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Darnold.
Touchdown.
He's got Anderson right side. A first down there on a pickup of 25. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Darnold a sneak. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Easy, easy.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
There we go. We'll take the touchdown.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. It's the fullback with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys are back within a single score. Big play coming now for the Jets as they'll set up to go for 2.
Bravo.
Back to throw, Darnold. Escaping the pressure.
Oh, I had A actually wide open. We gotta pause it here. I gotta take it. I had A open, and I thought he was gonna stay open. I just milked it. I wanted to be sure. A little too much, dude. And the fumble 6, pick 6s are just gonna totally kill me here. Be a good game otherwise. I gotta pee. Hold on. Don't unpause it, Jake. Relax.
The 19-yard line.
Oh, what is this garbage? Oh, son of a bitch, man.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now.
Come on, man. Plus, I owe a beer chug here. I scored a touchdown, so we got to take a minute. I had a couple beers before the game, and now I'm gonna be running out. My reaction time may start to slow down here. All right. Yo, this could get ugly here. It would be interesting if I didn't have a fumble for 6 go against me and then a pick 6 go against me. No, yeah, I'm pretty deep here with beers. I'm gonna be a good time in about a half an hour. I'm gonna be a pile of shit here.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Alert, alert, alert. Check 52. Alert flat, alert flat. 80. Check 13. Check 13. 49.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh no.
And he gets this one just
So we got 7 guys in the box and there's just holes everywhere.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on
Listen,
the play.
I hope that motherfucker's dick falls out.
Miami.
3 wide receiver, 2 halfbacks. We didn't see this look really. But do it.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. The first carry for the former Hawkeye.
Oh, he's got the mountain motion in his playbook. I'm surprised I haven't seen that yet.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Hey, me and you all day.
From the 44,
Oh no.
Rosen. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for a first down pick.
I don't know why I let that be a completion. That's
Stills was 2nd on the team a year ago.
my user should be over there. A lot of guys are on watching the game. They have no idea what the fuck they're looking at. But
Drew Brees in New Orleans, And now hoping he can form a bond with Josh
I gotta
Rosen.
stop that, man. That's fucking. I'm
So here's a
fucking
first and
mad.
10 at the 38.
Right here. Check. Lucky.
They'll run with one.
Get his ass.
And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards.
I can't have a
Big Leonard Williams there
10-play
on the stop.
drive on the ground go up my ass. Make a stop, you fucking clown. Let's go.
Because the big fella, he just ate that
Fucking
one
trying to
alive,
plug
just
some holes up
stuffed
in
it.
this
fact,
bitch.
before the game,
I'll put.
he was talking to
Got a
us, and he's
Shane's
like,
plan.
"Hey,
Listen,
these pants make me look fat," and we said, "Nah, man. you're
only
just a
working
whole
with so
lot of
much here,
guy."
man. I
He
can't be
is
flip
well
flopping.
over 300
Not
pounds. He's a
versus
big
Jake.
man.
I mean,
They run again with
it
one.
is no. Where's the defense? Look at this safety take this angle like a bum and get blocked from the left.
With his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
Oh, he's getting
The
traded
Dolphins are
tomorrow,
able to
dude.
extend that advantage.
Get off the fucking field, dude. That is awful. That is awful. Look at those lanes.
And good by Sanders, and it gives his guys a 12-point
Yo,
advantage. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
What the fuck, dude? This.
That's fielded in the end
I
zone.
mean, it's been done, but
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back
what a
shy of the 20.
bad play. That guy is supposed to be pretty good too. Oh my goodness, man. I'm gonna fucking Ralph.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Get in the right room. High 50, 55. Hey, eat. Man, 80.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell.
Apparently, I mean, I guess it's on me. I gotta do running down in this game.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside.
Oh shit!
but that
I
one
pressed the
was
wrong
swallowed
fucking
up
button.
because
Now
what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Off of play action, Darnold. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
And here is an interception. This is in traffic, and the guy, look at
Picked up by Xavier Howard.
look at my wide receivers. Look at 81.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty.
Look at 81.
No, in
He's
these types of situations, players
instead
will tell
of
you that's extra intensity.
going for the ball
Reset, it's
or
actually
going for a tackle,
frustration,
he's
not a good
clapping
play.
his hands like good play. Did anybody? Yo, somebody clip that. That is maybe one of the worst plays you'll see.
Let's go. Alert.
Now a carry for Walton. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all
Look
the
at
ball
that
security terms
pathetic.
that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Check. Fresno. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Hey, watch it.
Now a handoff here to his running back. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Check Mike 46. Here we go. Big Ed. Tight dog. Slam. Big Dad.
Now Walton, and he is in. Touchdown.
What is this, dude?
Taking it in
Oh
for
my!
4
Look at all,
yards
hey, dude. He's,
now.
oh
And the
yeah,
Dolphins
whatever.
use the short field to their advantage
Get
as
outta
they
here,
cash
dude.
in for 6. And he keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of
Give me
carrying
a
the team
break.
on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 20.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. On first down, it's Bell. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted.
3 interceptions from me, that's solid.
It winds up falling incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been to the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is
Hey, with beer, it's fucking go
the
time.
front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Check 3. Check 3. Check 3. Red 80.
3rd and 2. Darnold is going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Suck it, Jake, dude. Suck it. Suck it. What a fucking bum gets totally smoked. Hey, another beer, dude. Get off me, bro. This should have been a good game. The fucking defensive touchdowns. Roughing my kicker, huh?
So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you.
What do we got here?
Make the play.
Yeah,
Get
you
the
would
ball
think
back
they
now.
had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. That they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did.
We'll take it, though. We'll get the football back.
Dolphins are going to recover.
What a bunch of fucking bum-ass touchdowns, too, for Miami.
That onside kick, they didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
He's holding all over the place here.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
18 yards on a total all-out run.
Fresh in this one despite the heavy workload, but you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Check. Crunch. 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 Under crunch. Under crunch. Under crunch. Eyes up. Eyes up. Eyes up.
They'll run on 1st down. Walton.
Pussy.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Oh, act like I'm not going to call timeout. Yeah, you're out of your mind.
And they take a knee. The Jets are going to
Wrong.
use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. The Dolphins on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12.
Hey, alert. Alert.
Now Rosen looking to throw. He wants it all for the end zone.
Look at that pick, dude.
Almost intercepted. And a great shot of
What
picking
Madden
it off
knows me
in the
about,
end
they owes me a
zone.
field goal block for a
And now
touchdown.
4th
Let's
down.
do this.
Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all, and to me it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun.
Rush in. Rush in. Hey, Haywood. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I'm coming for you. You mine. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Hug. He's checking. Hey, Charlie. Right there. 54. Right there.
They'll try and throw for it with Rosen. And it's caught by Parker.
So,
Take this into the end zone for
That's
the
just
Dolphins
pathetic
touchdown.
defense, dude. That's just pathetic.
Devontae Parker, his second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to extend
You gotta wonder.
that advantage. Extra
I'm running
point
over there on the
good by
fucking
Sanders, and that will make this a 19-point game.
on the end, and I just literally get smoked, dude.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they
Oh,
will
hell
send
is
this
that?
one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10. At their
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
All right.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them
42
to victory.
points. You gotta
The
be
defensive
kidding me,
guys,
dude.
they're just saying, hey, put
Fucking
those
guys
points
couldn't
up
move the
every
ball to
week. We'll
save
just
their
keep
life.
winning.
I have no idea how they score
Gratefully
42
accept them,
points.
won't they? It
Crazy.
makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Dolphins, they close out this first half at a very solid 6-2.
Oh my God,
And they will
turnovers
hit the road
minus
next week
2,
to
but
take
2
on
go
the
for 14
Indianapolis
points.
Colts.
That's-
Meanwhile,
that
for
changed
the
the whole.
Jets,
But it is what it is.
it's loss number 3 for them on the year. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants.
Gonna get sick, man.
Thanks for tuning
It ain't
in,
gonna get
everybody.
better for me, but
Alongside
anyway,
Charles Davis, we thank
I
our
gotta
entire
trade.
crew.
I gotta
I'm
trade.
Brandon
Maybe
Gaudin.
he's a
This is
fucking
the
embarrassment.
NFL on EA Sports.
Who's on right now? I'm gonna turn it over. It looks like we got. Oh, Chicago is on. There we go. We're moving right in. There we go.
That's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Ready? 10-2 stop. Buzz. 94 is the mark. 94 is the mark. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you.
They'll try and pick up the first down with Adams. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
Let's go.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Adams in his second year in the league. Last season, a little bit of a surprise. Didn't get the starting role until the midway point of the season, and then actually would lead the Eagles on the ground with 511 yards rushing. Of course, it was a bit of a tough season for Philadelphia. 28th overall rushing the football in the NFL.
Hey. Ready?
Throwing now, Osweiler on first down. And this is Ertz with it, right side. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series,
Trying to keep up here with Max, Jake, Madden.
when you do that.
Why is my viewer count not updated? Why is it 0? It's fucking pissing me off. But we got Philly versus Chicago here.
Throwing again on second down. Osweiler able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
brings up third down and 7.
Ready?
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Echo. You better be afraid of me. 94 is the mark. 94 is the mark. Go. Rock it. Hey, Wahoo.
On third down, Osweiler. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. They are, however, facing a fourth down situation. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
What is this? Are we watching here? Chicago actually had my attention early in the season when we showed Definition Live Season 30 here, Week 9. We were balling out. Dr. Aikman is my fucking teeth kicked by the fucking goddamn Dolphins. Trying to ball hard.
So the big
play actually did a lot better than I expected. I did not expect to lose the way I lost. Thought it'd be a lot worse. And idiot. Fucking got a bunch of like that throw. Chicago was looking pretty decent, however, they kind of went there to slump it through 7 picks in the game. I kind of taken on my radar with they are. Went down 7 to Philly.
And he's the epitome of what
means
we call
you're in trouble. They got a score
end.
here.
A guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. On first and 10, it's Trubisky.
He could throw there. Just one more yard. That would have been short.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. A gain of 9 there. Sets up second and goal.
Still plodding along here. I'm still getting feel for the game. I barely fucking play. I play like once a week. A lot of these guys are balling out real hard. I play like once a week. That's about
second and goal from the 1.
But man, I just keep on 42 points on nothing.
And he'll get into
touchdown there. That's bullshit, but
Chicago. Tariq Cohen,
can't believe just give up 42
his 4th
points.
touchdown on the
I'm
year.
mad right now.
As they are now on the board here in the first half.
The whole desk was Bud Light line.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7.
I gotta see where the hell my wife is. Oh, Jesus.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touch.
Just sitting there. Good news is I'm having a great. I'm ready to party.
Back as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Holy.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, get the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
All right, kids, listen, I gotta go down.
Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle.
Yes.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
94 is the mark. 94 is the mark. Defense wins championships, baby.
Did all right.
94 is the mark. 94 is the mark. Smooth. 92.
On 2nd and 9, Osweiler. That's caught left side, Arcega-Whiteside. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it
19 picks. And the doctor has been signing off here on the stream at least. I will be in chat. Rock 51324, get at me. Welcome to the fucking show. Let me know if anybody else is balling. I'll put on picture and shit.
Hey, Charlie. 94 is the mark. 94 is the mark. I'm on. Go.
3rd and 2. Now Osweiler. Forced out to his left. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
Now Trubisky to throw. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. From their own 2, Charles, they opted to throw it instead of run it. We saw the outcome.
And I think what a lot of teams count on is defenses to stack the line of scrimmage, trying to force a safety or force a turnover there. But if you've got a good defensive front, you just allow them to play the run and everyone else stays ready, and they were, and they picked that one off.
Set, ready? 60 or.
On 1st down, this is Adams. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Delta. 94 is the mark. 94 is the mark. Let's go. Time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. 94 is the mark. 94 is the mark. Let's go, D. Let's go. Get it.
Osweiler. Open man is Arcega-Whiteside. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Go.
They'll run on 1st down. Scott. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Pull it together. Hey, high 7. 94 is the mark. 94 is the mark. I'm trying to collect. 94 is the mark. 94 is the mark. Oh, you got D? SOS. Gone. SOS.
Now Osweiler. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target, and it's 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Ready up.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Osweiler. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
This will be taken in at the 1. Spins away. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big gain.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Six guys. Check 6 guys.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And Jeffrey's got it. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burton. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Trubisky now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Check 37, check 37. Hey, one set. Check
Trubisky. And he is caught by the rookie Riley Ridley. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Trubisky will come up here first and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Here's Trubisky to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Meanwhile, taking a look at what's going on in KC. The Chiefs have opened up a 2-touchdown advantage. I would definitely imagine we'll hear more from that game as we go along. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Hey, we heavy on the end. Lock in. Hey, watch it.
From the 45 on second down, Trubisky. That is caught by Cohen. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
You ain't got nothing. Alert. Check out.
Play action. Now Trubisky. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a 1-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
At the 5-yard line.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. 3 down. Hey, exit. 94 is the mark. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Osweiler. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Look at me, zipper. He's coming. Look at me, door.
Now it's Osweiler. Steps away to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. And he's able to get it out of there.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Check back.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. Deep ball for Jeffrey. Man open is Jeffrey. Touchdown, Chicago. Alshon Jeffrey, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bears have retaken the lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Bears 14, Eagles 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go. 30 base. 44. Here it comes.
Now they run out of the shotgun with Adams. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 17 yards and a 1st down for Philly.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
94 is the mark. 94 is the mark. They can't hang with us. Let's go.
From midfield now, here's Osweiler. Flush to his right. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. You draw forfeits.
A carry for Adams. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
And defensively going with a dime set, 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Now it's Osweiler. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th.
Box truck, box truck. 44's Mike. Check. Come on, D. 44's the Mike. 44's the Mike. I got you, boy. 44. Five. 44. Hey, here we go. 5.
They're going on 4th down. It's Osweiler. And he connects with Ertz. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
On 1st down, it's Adams. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Haywood.
To throw is Osweiler. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Osweiler now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Brandon Oliver. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
At the 12-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
3 down. 94 is the Mike. 94 is the Mike. Hey, I'm coming after you. 94 is the Mike. 94 is the Mike. Hey.
From the gun, it's Osweiler. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
Oh, no doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays that send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Give me that ball, defense. General West.
On 3rd down, they go with Adams. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Josh Adams, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles have retaken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. First down, a run with Cohen. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Just rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
Trubisky's throw into the hands of Burton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them a lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Trubisky now off the bootleg. And he completes it to Cohen. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Quit talking about it.
Now it's Trubisky. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Charles, not to point fingers, but how much of this goes on the shoulders of the offensive line? I mean, look at the 6 sacks last week. That's the 4th in this game.
Definitely the bulk of it does go on the offensive line. That's what they're tasked with doing, keeping their quarterback upright and clean in the pocket. But I think they have to look at, okay, are we bringing in extra people? Is the ball out of the quarterback's hands quick enough? There are a few other factors that they have to look at to try and help out, but you're exactly right. It starts with the O-line.
Check. Lock in.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check, check. 59. Let's go one more. Mike's back 9. Hey, echo. All day, just like that. Just like that. Mike, check, check. 59, 59. Rabbit, rabbit. Rabbit. Let's go.
Throwing, Osweiler. That's caught left side, Arcega-Whiteside. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
For an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey! Let's go.
They'll run it here with Adams. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And nothing but daylight ahead. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Josh Adams with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
I'm coming, I'm coming. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship, watch the ship. Ship, ship. Watch the twist, watch the twist.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
Check, check, 47.
From the gun, it's Trubisky to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
They're going to need some therapy after this. Slam, slam, slam. 25, check 25, check 25. Hey, check 24, check 24.
Trubisky gives to Cohen. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
On 3rd and goal, Trubisky looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
Don't get nervous. Hey, ball. Mike, 5-4. Drop deep. Yeah. Watch out.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Hey, wahoo! 94 is the mark. 94 is the mark.
Out of the gun, it's Osweiler. That'll be caught by Cup. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
94 is the mark. 94 is the mark. Watch QB jump. Watch QB jump.
Now Adams. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Check. Greystone travel.
here's Adams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Smooth. 94 is the mark. 94 is the mark.
Here's Osweiler to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Alert, 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 alert. Hey, Charlie. 54. Hey, 54. Hey, Bill.
Now Trubisky on 1st down. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
That gets them the 1st down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Cohen. He finds an opening past the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Play action. It's Trubisky. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. Looking outside, and he's got a man. That's Cohen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Watch time. Tight end right. 3 down. Ran. 43 to Mike, boy, 43. Check, 43. Get your swerve on. Kill. Behind. Watch out.
Here's Trubisky. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
54 is Mike. Check. 54.
Back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Julio Jones. Incomplete. It's 4th down.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
You ain't doing nothing today. Check 24. Alert. Right there. Hey, ball. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Hey, Delta. He's checking crap.
One last shot for Trubisky. And this is incomplete. So no